this video is going to be, I'm going to call it change. No, I'm not. I'm going to call it reflection. That's what I'm going to call it. Over the last 3 months, actually no, it's longer than that. 4, possibly even 5 now, I can't even flame the number, but I'd say 4 or 5 months. So much has happened. So much has gone on. You know, I was in a 5-year relationship that was, that was real big for me. It was the longest relationship I'd ever had. And then going from, and it was a serious relationship, well, it was to me, to being single. I'm not going to go into the reasons why. I'm now single because that's just, it's not why I'm making the video. And if anybody watches this, I'm not doing this to bitch. So, don't take this video as, oh, having a bitch, because get a grip. That's all I can say to that. But upon reflection of the time, like from today, back to the time since I became single, let's put it that way, so much has happened, so much has changed. It's incredible how you can be a person and you think, oh, I don't know. I really don't. I don't even know where to start. It's probably going to be a bit of a ramble one, but hey. So many people have said to me, like, with my fitness, and like, oh wow, you're doing so well, and oh my god, and I appreciate everything that people have done and people have said to me regarding my fitness, because the comments on my pictures and comments on my statuses and things like that, there's such a boost. It really is, because do you know what, you look back and it's really funny, because it's like I was saying in my I think it's like my new fitness regime or my new fitness thing video I did the other day. I was talking about the picture I took on my 22nd birthday last year, thinking I looked the bee's knees, thinking I looked great. I hate that picture with a passion now. I really do. I look back at that picture and I just think, Jesus Christ, what the was I thinking? I thought I looked great in that picture. I thought I looked beautiful. I thought I looked damn good. I look horrific in that picture. I look really bad. And do you know what? It's quite funny, because I put that picture on. It's like another social media thing. It's a bit like Facebook, and I put the picture on there, and I got so many comments on it, like, oh, I like this photo. Oh, you look really nice. And you think, what planet are you on? I look terrible. I look really, really horrible. And it's crazy, because at the time I thought I looked great. And I really, truly thought I looked good. But you know what? At the time, I had nothing to compare it to. Me-wise. Like, I can look at pictures when I was, like, 12, 13. Some of the pictures that are on Facebook, and you've got their posage going on again. I was 13 and 12, my metabolism was amazing. If I could have the same metabolism now as I did back then, oh god, I wouldn't have this problem. I wouldn't have to do all this fitness stuff. I could eat the junk that I used to eat and not have to worry about it. But, again, growing, comes with age, things like that, plus which the jab I'm on doesn't help. It's renowned for making you put on weight. Most of you'll know what I'm talking about, girls, and if you don't, it's ask somebody. I don't want to go down that road at the moment. But yeah, so just sort of, I had nothing to compare it to. And now that I've lost so much weight, I look back at those pictures and I think, whoa. I mean, they're great. They're great to look at in fairness to it, because it gives you motivation. You can look at it and think, I don't want to look like that. I don't want to be like that. Bam. And you know, if you take a deep breath and actually no, scrap. Don't even breathe in that sense. I just did it. I don't know why. I don't know whether it was something to take my mind off the fact that a 5-year relationship with somebody, with somebody had gone down the toilet, or what. I'm not entirely sure what it was, but I threw myself headfirst into the lion's den of fitness, and at the moment, I'm coming out on top. But not just that. Fitness is the biggest change for me. But then comes confidence next to it, or, not far behind it. Because I never really was very confident at all, even when I thought I looked good. It's like that night for my birthday, for instance. I thought I looked great when I was in the house. I stepped out and it probably was obvious to people who knew me well, but to anybody else, they probably just thought, well, she's fine. But in the back of my head, the niggles of, maybe you shouldn't have worn this, or maybe you should have done that, or whatever. Just that, your inner demons come out and really sort of poke fun at you. So, confidence was a big thing. I feel better in myself. I look at myself in the mirror now when I get ready and I think, yeah, you look good. You look good today. And I know you shouldn't, I can never remember what the saying is that my mum says. Self something will get you nowhere. I don't think it wasn't self-preservation, it was like self something. But sometimes you need to believe in yourself. You need to sit there and say, do you know what? You look good. You look good in that top. You look good in that dress. Your hair looks nice. Your makeup looks good. Yeah, you look good in that outfit. You do. You need to do it for yourself, because if you don't believe in yourself, nobody will. In that sense of that much self-belief. I'm not sitting here, self-proclaiming that everything's great and I love myself and everything, because I have flaws. Everyone has flaws. I think it's just addressing those flaws and doing something about. I'm so sorry. And just doing something about them. Really. I think the heating is on in my bedroom and I've got a really dry throat. But yeah, friendship. That's another thing. I came out of a relationship not thinking that I had many friends, and really in fairness I didn't. I had neglected some people. I hadn't spoken to some people that I should have. Some friendships have gone. They've gone past the point of, I'm sorry, can we make this work or can we try again? So that's a lesson learned. And then there's some people who I had lost that I've gained back. And one of those was this morning. I sent a very good friend of mine that was there for me, and due to reasons I'm not going into, we decided to part ways. And I sent her a text this morning, and it wasn't like a, you know, a grovelling text. It was more, I realise who I was at the time kind of text. And thankfully she said life is too short, and she's growing in her own way as well. And yeah, we're back to being friends again, and I am overjoyed by that, because she is such an amazing person that I'm really blessed to have her back in my life. I really am. So I think growing and realizing who you are and actually finding yourself really does help on a massive scale that nobody would understand unless they're either going through it or maybe going through something like this with somebody. But even if they're going through it with somebody, they'll never truly understand unless they're going through it themselves. Um, you know, it's a funny one. It's just so strange how so much can happen in such a short amount of time. I went from being 9 stone 8, unhappy, pissed off, to being, I can't remember how many, 8 stone 11, loving life, taking life by the balls and going for it, doing things I would never do normally, ever. Boot camp being one of them, as in my previous video. I would never have done that before. I would have been too scared, too self-conscious. I just wouldn't have done it, ever. I wouldn't have done it. I'd have looked at it and said, oh yeah, I'll go. And I put it off. I'd make excuses. I wouldn't need to make excuses because I wouldn't go. Yeah, I was absolutely petrified when I got there, but damn am I glad I stayed. I'm really, really glad I stayed because I had a blast, and I cannot wait to go back next Tuesday. It's scary. It really, really, really is scary going from something which you think you know, or something that you know very well, to being alone, in a sense. My 5-year relationship, I mean, it was solid. And it was, as far as I was aware. And then, before I knew it, things had happened, and I was single. I made the choice to be single, just to clarify that. But I had to do it for me. And then taking that leap was the scariest thing I've ever done in my life. It really was scary, because you sit there and you question yourself and you think, am I doing the right thing? Could I have done something? Could I have done more? The angel and the devil are sitting on your shoulder, and the angel's not saying anything, and the devil's going for it. And, really, really making you feel like you've done the wrong thing, you've made the wrong decision. And you question yourself, and you do. I did. But you have to bat the devil off your shoulder, and you have to listen to yourself. Listen to you. You know what you want. So why ignore the devil on your shoulder? Or, the good, the bad, however people want to look at it. They may not see it as angels and demons and all this, that and the other. I didn't... This video isn't aimed at bitching at my ex. because it's not. This isn't what my video is about. Hence my, if anyone's watching this and thinks I'm bitching and decides to go back and make comments or whatever, they can just bugger off, because it's not what this is about. I'm not gonna, I'm not gonna be petty and childish. I had a great relationship up until it finished, and it finished. That's it. But no, I wanted to say about it, because sometimes, I know there's people out there that are in the middle of trying to make big decisions, like this, and it is hard taking that step into the unknown, and it is the unknown. It's the scariest bloody thing you'll ever do in your life. It's like getting a divorce. It's like doing anything that's scary, but you have to do it if you want to do it. I'm not going to say, start doing things, but once you start and you get that ball rolling, there's no stopping you. There's no stopping what you can do. If you want to do something, do it. Don't question yourself. Don't sit there and ooh and and ah and ooh, can I do it? Can't I do it? Oh, I know, but what happens? What ifs? The what ifs. Go for it. Because I can guarantee you, if you don't, the regret will kill you, because you'll be like, oh, I wish I'd done that. And you may not get another chance. So, when I say take life by the balls, grab them. Seriously, just go for it, because I can guarantee you you'll be so happy that you've done it, and that will be the motivation that kickstarts whatever you decide to do next, whether it be weight loss, whether it be anything. You can do anything. You can be anything, you can do anything. Anything you want to do, you can do it. You just gotta put your mind to it. And what people think. Don't listen to people. There's always somebody that's going to want to stick the knife in, put you down. Don't listen to them. If it makes you happy, do it. I hope this video helped anybody who is going through a situation like this. Email me, inbox me, whatever, if anyone wants to have a word, or if they have any questions. I'm happy to answer them. I'll put my email address below as well for anyone who wants to private message me. If not, inbox me on Facebook or on here. I hope it helped, and love yourself and enjoy life. Bye.